Hello and welcome back everyone to the Trails from Zero. We are still at day 3 of the anniversary festival at Crossbell, and it got me thinking that if this place is pretty enough to be in photo op, it seems like it is. So this big old body of water is the Luminous River, eh? What's that thingy floating all the way out in the middle supposed to be? I'm going to guess there's some old ruins. The database contains no details either. The only information I found was that entry is prohibited. I cannot speak to the ruin's origins, but I've heard people refer to it as a matchmaking shrine. If a man stands on the left of the observation platform and a woman to the right, they can give their vows and live happily ever after. I don't know about that, Mademoiselle. That kinda sounds like an old wives' tale. I bet we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Elie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Elie. It seems like things went well. Okay, that's to be expected because I did found another photo op. So remember that waterfall that we took? Wait, no, not the waterfall. No, remember the Armorica village scenery that we took? That was on east. And also the waterfall is on the north, the Luminous River is on the south. So I'm thinking there should be something on the west as well. And I was right. I did found something on the west. It's a rail track, I think. I don't know why you would want to do that. Oops, sorry, not the Belgard gate. My bad, wrong way. But then again, I don't think there's a fork, isn't it? Maybe I should have just... I did found it from here, I guess. Oh god.
敵集団との戦闘を開始。はい。へい。
よっしゃー。おととい来やがれってな。
Clear job. Oh my god, I've been so lucky. Yeah, it was here, I believe. Yeah. This might be the last one. The Transcontinental Railroad. Yep, things connect Erebonia to Calvert all while running smack dab through the middle of Crossbell. Damn impressive when you think about it. Freight trains are also used to transport goods in and out of the state. It wouldn't be a stretch to say that the railroad symbolizes modern-day Crossbell. It's too bad we cannot take picture of the train to give to Grace. It would have made for something really spectacular. What's up, Tio? It would seem a train is approaching after all. Ah, that will make more sense. Wait, seriously? That's freaking sweet, man. I think it's time for that picture-perfect moment, Mademoiselle. Get the camera, Elie. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Ooh, this could be my money shot. There it goes. Phew, think that might have been the first time I've seen a moving train up close and personal like that. How'd it go, Elie? Well, it was a moving object and I was a bit rushed, but I think it will get the job done. Oh, really? Well, you managed to pull the camera out pretty quickly, so we owe you one. Anyway, let's... Oh, it's not enough. Alright. I guess it makes sense. It's only day 3 and they say there are 5 days. Maybe we'll go to Michelin tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. That would be an interesting view to see. Time 7. Let's go to Arkansas. Entertainment District. Well, hey there! It's my favorite little guy. How's it going? Long time no see, everyone. I'm so sorry. I think we were too absorbed in our own conversation. My apologies as well. Our enthusiasm becomes unchecked during practice. It's been a while, everyone. I hear everybody loves your new production. Well, obviously, it's only natural for us. I actually noticed that you came to watch us on our opening day, Lloyd. I do hope you enjoy it. Right, I happened to be tagging along with Cecile. Your performance was phenomenal, though. I already knew Ilya was something else, but I've become a huge fan of Riksha, too. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. My, the two of you have gotten awfully close now, haven't you? Maybe I should let Cecile know her little bro is putting the moves on my co-star. The moves? What moves? Hey, Ilya, How fortunate for you, Lloyd. The rest of us have not had the privilege of watching the show as our tickets are for next week. Not only that, but you got to watch Arkansas all alone with Cecile? Just the two of you in a dimly lit theater watching a mesmerizing play together? Damn it, I'm so jealous. It's okay, you two, calm down. Even though he is a shameless flirt, trying to win over Richard so soon after being with Cecile. What did I do to deserve it? Sure, I'll admit, I'm guilty for going to see the play before you guys, but There's little brother 1%. Please, I'm begging you, stop. My favorite little guy has it hard. I'm sure if I were to throw my hat onto the ring too, we'd have plenty of fascinating reactions. My life isn't your plaything. Now, I think you've all had enough fun already. Don't tease him too much, Ilya. I doubt we can handle it for much longer. Yeah, I'll hold off for now. So anyway, what brings you guys here today? We have a bit of time to relax, so would you like to have some tea? Thanks, but no thanks. We're here on business. You sent us a support request, right? Oh, right. I completely forgotten. Sorry about this. It started with the three of us discussing the matter. It somehow just ended up turning into another practice session, though. Huh? What you guys talking about? Get your head out of the clouds, Ilya. We're discussing the stalker you told us about last night. Oh, that little thing. Did you really have to bug them about it? It's not like there was any harm done, so we may as well ignore the whole thing. Man, you gotta hand it to her. Total nerves of steel to be unfazed by stalker. There's not a hint of worry on her, though as another woman I find it hard to believe she isn't feeling uneasy. I'm sorry we may be calling them a stalker, but it could just be an overzealous fan for all we know. Right, we only heard about it ourselves last night when Ilya told us. Despite what they say, those two seem worried. Well, I think it'll be best to start by calming down a bit. I would appreciate if you could give us an overview of the incident. Okay, allow me to explain. Would that be okay, Ilya? Well, I suppose since he's here, alright, Ritzia, go ahead and tell them. Right. The incident in question took place about a week or two ago. The stalker in question first started showing up around her home. He would typically loiter around outside, but in the last few days, he's apparently even been spotted entering the apartment. I see. So he's been staking out the area then. The thing is, neither Riksha nor I have actually seen him firsthand. How do I put this? I just get this feeling someone watching me every now and then. It's just a feeling though. Our culprit must be pretty stealthy if he's watching Ilya all the time and not even she spotted him. Isn't Ilya home address private information though? Yes, of course, we never reveal our employees' addresses to the public for safety reasons. Even so, our stalker has managed to figure out where Ilya lives. Going off your story though, it sounds like there have been some witnesses, yeah? Did they say anything that could identify the guy? According to a bystander, he was described as a short boy, maybe around 14 or 15 years old. His face was well hidden thanks to a hat, so we didn't have any further information. Like just some obsessed fanboy to me. Fan or not, he's clearly gone too far. We cannot deny the fact that that the stalking could escalate into something more. I feared as much too. We trust your ability, so we were hoping you could put a stop to this before it goes any further. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. Did you enter my apartment yesterday, Rixia? Kinda had a sticking suspicion that some of my stuff had been rearranged. You're the only one with a spare key, right? No, that can only mean one thing, Ilya. This is bad, really bad. Don't tell me he's already broken into your house. If it's true, then the situation is much more dire than we first suspected. There's no time to lose then. Please do something about this immediately. Man, you sure love to freak out about nothing, Avon. It's not like I have anything scandalous sitting around at home anyway. You're missing the point, Ilya. Seriously. I really wish to avoid reaching the same level of publicity we have with the Yin debacle. And it's be even worse if our culprit turns out to be a die-hard fan. If it's possible, I would like for you to have him cease the stalking confidentially. And if it's not possible, then please arrest him. Could you help us, please? I understand. We'll accept your request. This could grow into something more dangerous if we let it continue to brew. Thank you kindly. We'll be counting on you to resolve this. At least we know where our stalker likes to hang out, yeah? I figure the guy will walk right into our hand if we just stake the area out. If that's the plan, then do you want to borrow the key to my place? It will probably be a bit more convenient to use it as the base of operation, yeah? Are you sure that's okay? Fine by me, my friends. I'll just keep Riksha's spare key on me. Oh, by the way, I live in an apartment complex by the name of Villa Raisins over the West Street. Alright, that high-end apartment building. Your room was on the top floor, right? Yep, right you are. Here you go, the key. I'll be sure to keep it safe. I'm sorry everyone, I would love to be able to help you out with the case, but he probably recognizes me since I'm always with Ilya. If I'm there, he'll know something's up. Don't worry about it, Riksha. Just leave the investigation to us. You can fall back with Ilya and the rest of the troop while we do our job. Okay, will do. Will you contact us if you manage to catch the culprit? I'll grab Ilya and come running. Not a problem. Riksha become notably more vigilant when it comes to matters concerning Ilya. Anyway guys, let's head there immediately. Yes, that's right. Let's go give this starstruck fan a little taste of reality. The top floor of Villa Raisins. Ilya's room should be up there. Do we investigate inside her room first off? Definitely, let's head on up. Do we not check this for— oh, what? I never knew there's this. Oh! Eagle eye. Please close my lid. Can't you see how much confetti I'm collecting? Has this always been open? Damn. I missed out. People will be out enjoying the festivities, but my custodial duties will carry on. He still doesn't realize that Ilya lives here? The door is locked. Alright, the key should... What's the matter, Lloyd? Sorry, something caught my eye. Check it out, scratches from a lockpick. They are small, but they're there. Whoever opened it must be relatively skilled. Shall we take this as a confirmation that someone broke into the apartment? I would say so. That just means we have to catch him even faster. Yeah, or else we run the risk of our stalker making his next move. Let's give this investigation everything we've got for Ilya's sake. You said it, pal. Wow, the penthouse of a fancy apartment building is just as impressive as I had dreamed. True, only someone like Ilya could possibly afford to live in such a big place by herself. But isn't this place a little dirty? Scattered clothes and empty wine glasses. I can only assume that this was Ilya's doing, not the stalker's. I always thought Ilya was an interesting character. Something like this isn't too surprising, honestly. I gotta admit, as a fan, it's a little disappointing. Anyway, let's try searching for any traces of the culprit might have left behind. Our end goal is to catch him and keep him from messing with Ilya ever again. We should proceed with caution for the initial investigation though. Right, we only have vague testimonies to fall back on in a case like this. If we don't catch the stalker in the midst of the act, he can simply feign ignorance. True, this is turning into a real pain in the ass. In order to catch him, I would like to begin with examining his criminal profile, behavior, and uncovering his infiltration group. That's a good start. We should question the apartment residents while we're at it. May as well scope out the layout of the building too. Ready to go dig up some clues? So should we... Wine glasses and bottles scattered across the apartment. All that's left is the bottle of a few drops of wine. Stay up all night drinking? Well, I heard that Elie Plato is a heavy wine drinker. Wouldn't be surprised if this much was just another evening for her. Wow, that's a little scary actually. Various clothing is meshly strewn about on the bed. They're all brand new name clothes and yet complete and utter disarray. Looks like she just dumped all here this morning and left everything as it was. Yeah, it's not hard to imagine the chaos of her getting ready to go to work. So no clues here. Did the stalker drop something maybe? Okay, let's try to get some answers. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk? The SSS asked for information about the stalker. Ah, I've heard rumors about this stalker. As the caretaker of this building, I've been extra careful myself. Have you ever actually seen them? I come every day, but I haven't seen anything definitive just yet. I do think I caught a glimpse of them the other day though. I saw a young man covering his face with a hat. He disappeared too quickly before I was able to catch any details. Are you able to recall any other defining features? Let me think about it for a second. The only thing I can say for sure was that it was strange how not a single thing about him stood out. His appearance was so unremarkable that I cannot recall anything about him. Total average Joe, huh? This matches up with Rick's statement well enough though. The SSS information. A stalker, eh? Yeah, I've heard some rumors about them. I'm usually cooped up in my home, so I haven't run into them yet. I've heard the occasional weird noises though. I can sometimes hear somebody rummaging around upstairs in the middle of the day, but as far as I'm aware, whoever lives on the third floor is usually away at work all day. Do you recall when you started hearing them? As soon as the anniversary festival started. So in the last 2 or 3 days, I would say. What could he have been doing inside of Eliot's room? I'm not sure, but there doesn't appear to be any evidence of property damage or tampering with her belongings. Ah, there's a stalker. That's frightening. I do head out quite often to go out shopping, but I cannot say I've seen anyone suspicious. Do you usually shop during the middle of the day? That's right. I have a pretty consistent routine and always leave at the same time. Our stalker is striking when most people are out of the house. Yeah, he's avoiding the busiest hours inside the building. We've got a crafty one on our hands. Is the old couple home? Oh, they are. Oh, for Adio's sake, can we eat out for lunch at least? No, I already prepared lunch this morning, so quit your complaining and just eat. A stalker, you say? That sounds like a problem to me. Have you tried consulting the police? Wouldn't it be better to contact the Bracer Guild? Our police force acts far too slowly. I take it you don't have any information? I suppose I don't. I spend most of my time relaxing on the sofa out in the entrance, but I cannot say I've ever spotted any suspicious people. Are you sure you aren't just imagining it? Hold on, what did you just say? She didn't see him come in from the main entrance. Does that mean what I think it means? Oh, a stalker sounds like a problem to me. Maybe it's here? Could enter from here. What the? Press cuff marks are on the handrail. What's going on, Lloyd? Come check this out. There are scratch marks on the surface. I don't think they were caused by a random passerby. The scratches are facing inwards. If you think about it logically, the back door is an ideal entry point to sneak into the building. Good thinking, Tio thought. You could sneak past the main entrance using this alleyway. If they were able to avoid the main entrance, that would explain the lack of witnesses. Okay, I think this should wrap up our investigation. Let's head back to Elia's apartment and sort through the details. Aye, time to start stitching our master plan together. I think we got the basic idea of his profile on entry route now. Indeed, the culprit, who has seen wearing a hat, seems to be quite cautious, and has been sighted inside the building with a greater frequency as of late too. According to what Elie told us, nothing was stolen, but that's weird as hell. What's the point of breaking in if you're not taking anything? Anyway, I think we figured this guy out. His entry route must have been the building back entrance, yeah? It looks that way. We can try to catch him by surprise with the info we found. Mind hearing me out, guys? Did you come up with another plan, Lloyd? I think so. Even if our culprit is a teenager, we cannot afford to let our guard down. Therefore, I want to take steps to make sure we can catch him in the act. Okay, all of the hallways should be squeaky clean now. Oh darn it, tomorrow's parade changed the trash pickup schedule, didn't it? I better warn Kendall while I still have the chance. Oh, who is that? Is that one of the fan? The boy produced a thin wire from his pocket and gracefully slid it into the keyhole. Piece of cake. I'm sure today will be the day. Ugh, gross, this place never gets any cleaner. You're not a fan? Does she always drink this much? Her poor liver. And this place is so dirty, I don't know if I ever want to steal anything. That one looks expensive. Nope, not this. She probably forgot if this went missing. I would prefer if she had a safe I could rummage through, or... Freeze! Hands in the air! Huh? What? I was wondering what kind of kid our stalker would be, but he really is young, isn't he? Well, we have to observe the crime for ourselves. It is time to cooperate with us and come quickly. You were waiting for me? Crap, I screwed up big time. Sorry, bud, you ain't going nowhere. You've hit a dead end, might as well give up and surrender while you can. Shut up, you'll never catch me. I hate you guys and everyone like you. What? What the hell? Little guy, ain't he? Randy, focus. Follow him. Got it. The boy left the door wide open. Idiots just try to catch me. Did you find him? No luck, no one saw him on the street. Oh, strange. You think you can catch me that easily? This city is filled with a bunch of useless idiots. Just you wait, I'll have my revenge. Huh? Your revenge is going to have to be put on hold. We figure out your usual routes. Looks like we won this little game of cat and mouse. Damn it. Why wouldn't you give up already? Whoa, watch where you're grabbing, you dumbass. Let go of me. You can't do, you broke the law. Hey, calm down, will ya? Damn it. Ouch, hey, watch where you're swinging. Just how much energy does this kid have? Wait, you're the guys from before. This was all a setup. Keeping up the charade was tiresome. Your swift movements managed to catch us off guard, but our plans will work out in the end. Yeah, but... something about this ain't adding up. Witnesses told us the culprit was some guy in a plain getup. You look a bit more rough around the edges than we were expecting. And you don't seem to be from Crossbell either. So where are you from, I wonder? Your crimes match the description of a burglar more than a obsessed fan. Well, let's see what he has to say for himself. We'll find out about his circumstances then. Hey, will you just calm down already? Stop it, let go of me, you jackass. So you're the stalker, are you? Shorter than I was expecting. You aren't from around here, are you? Right, it looks like he's from a slum near the border. That's all we got out from him though. We don't know his motive, let alone his name. I see. So out with it. Why all the stalking? Something you want from me? That's not it. I just wanted to harass you a little, that's all. Harass her? Why? As if you people could ever understand. You live in such a fancy places and never have to worry about your next meal. People like you could never understand how it feels to live in a dump for most of your life. Oh. After I came to Crossbell, I thought time after time, Everybody living here is rich. They foolishly party all night, throwing away Mira like it's worthless. Ugh, crap like that pisses me off. They're all scum. But they all agreed that going to watch Arc and Seal was their favorite pastime, so I snuck in one time. You did? So you saw Arc and Seal's, no, Ilia's performance? Yeah, I hate people who get to casually live their lives without any worries. But you, I hate you the most. You prance around that beautiful stage, dressing up like you're part of amazing worlds. You just stand there, dazzling, knowing it's unreachable for a person like me. I know that there's no chance I'll ever get here. I know I never would. I could work my entire life and never even have enough for a single ticket. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I can get there someday. You can. But that's why you did it. You came to Crossbell, and after seeing Elie perform, well, I can only imagine what a cultural shock it was for you. I think I understand where you're coming from. You're not wrong. There are certain parts of Crossbell that are as you describe. It can be a dark, overpowering city at times, an oppressive metropolis that feeds off the misery it brings to its citizens. That may be, but you still have to take responsibility for your actions. Elie, where are you? I'm Elie Plato. What's your name? Sully. Sully. I like it. Well, Sully, I'm going to make you work as my assistant at the theater for a while. It's not like you can pay me back with Mira, can you? Or I'll see to it that you'll work your share. What? What are you talking about, Elie? Sorry, Lloyd. I know you went the extra cells to capture him and everything, but how about you let me take care of my stalker for the time being? Well, that was one heck of a acquittal. Oh well, there's not much we can do about it if Elie insists. Let's see now. He threw pats on the shoulder. What do you think you're doing? I knew it. It'll be better if you grew a few more muscles here and there, but I gotta be honest with you, Sully. You've got a lot of potential. With the right training, you could become an amazing dancer. Huh? Why me? Now that you mention it, that agility was nothing short of impressive. Sure enough, your footwork was pretty damn good too. You might be on something there, Elie. So it's decided then, from here on, you'll be living here with me. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But that's... very much like Elie. You know, I basically went through the same thing. I was forced into staying with her for a while. That's how it happened? Good thing we call Elie. She diffused the situation way better than we ever could have. Indeed. Straighten up, no complaints. But I haven't even said yes yet. Oh, are you guys leaving already? You can always stay and have some tea. I appreciate the offer, but we still have some work to take care of. Alright, here's your key. You'll probably need it. Who needs a key when I have Sully with me? Thanks for the help, little guy. Be careful on your way back, okay? You have my thanks as well. You're always so reliable. Of course, you'll see you around, Rixia. We'll leave Sully in your care, you two. We may have solved the case, but you would be wise to pay more attention when locking your door. I'll second that. Anyway, if you need help with anything else, you can always count on the SSS. See you later, Sully. Don't do anything like this again, okay? It's your obligation as a man to make sure you pay back your debt. I knew it. I hate you after all. Huh? What did I do? I'm a girl, you moron! How much longer do you intend to insult me? You're infuriating. You what? You don't say. Well, I guess you do have some girly features. You did not notice until now either, Andy? How did you make that mistake, you two? Isn't it obvious? So when I caught you and I... with all my... Oh my god. Lloyd, you monster! That's why I was telling you to let go of me, you absolute idiot. But I swear everything about you felt like... You remember how it felt? A statement as incriminating as it is insulting. Guys, I did not mean it like that. What's the big deal? It's just a little hands-on experience. Oh Lloyd, you're blowing this out of proportion. I didn't have any ulterior motives. Oh, poor Lloyd. Alright Sully, just so you know, I start my morning off with my regular practice routines, okay? So be a doll and make sure to wake me up before 5 AM. Oh, but I don't really have another bed. Wanna sleep in mine? I'll pass. Just tell me about the play, you know, the new drama. Ooh, you're interested? Okay, listen up. I'll give you all the sweet details. Hmm? I know it caused you trouble by dragging into this, but thank you so much. Without you, things may not have ended as well as they did. We're just glad everything worked out. None of us were expecting Ilya to do what she did, though. It certainly was a shock. You know, I think I can relate to Sully a little bit. Before meeting Ilya, I was just another person who lost their way. You okay, Riksha? Ah, yes, it's nothing. It looks like Sully will be staying with Ilya for now. I'm sure she will love for you to visit if you ever find the time. I'm just worried she'll have trouble adapting considering what she's gone through. Of course, I intend to pitch in and help. I'm sure everything will turn okay. That's reassuring. We'll leave Ilya and Sully in your care, Riksha. Keep an eye on them, okay? Absolutely. I think that's it for the quest. All that's left is the urgent business. But first, I'm gonna report.
皆さん、それではさすが皆さんですさすが皆さんですさすが皆さんです報告ではまた
Yeah, just the picture and this one. Let's go to the administrative district. Should I save just in case? Good to see you, Inspector Donovan. We're here to ask about the support request you submitted. Are you free right now? Yes, thank you for coming, everyone. Yeah, we really appreciate the help. So, what exactly does the request entail? Judging by the submission, it sounded like it was quite urgent. Yeah, let's have a quick meeting to go over the details right now. Have a seat, guys. Roger. Something's telling me that we've got some legit police work ahead of us. Now then, about the reason we've called you in today. Well, we want a special support section to help us expose a counterfeit dealer who should be on their way to Crossbell as we speak. A counterfeit dealer? Counterfeit dealers are varieties of scammer who put fake logos of famous brand name goods on inferior products to trick consumers. They can potentially deal in any type of product, but tend to favor high-end or luxury goods such as clothing or ornament. Selling counterfeits qualifies as a minor criminal offense under Crossbell state law. She really had all that memorized? Cause yeah, that's the gist of it. Every year, lots of counterfeit dealers try their hand in Crossbell, posing as tourists. High-class watches from the Verne Company, vintage Strega products, not to mention a boatload of step-cheap trinkets. Taking advantage of unsuspecting customers has earned these crooks a whole lot of mirror. The thought of them preying on innocent people just to make a quick buck really ticks me off. Let me get this straight. You want us to help you take this guise down? Exactly. It hurts me to say, but we get countless police reports filled by their victims every year. If we leave them unchecked for too long, it's going to hurt manufacturers and retailers trying to make a living too. We'll need to crack down on this guys if we want to restore people's faith in the CPD. You're right. Okay, I understand the situation. If you truly think the SSS is suited for the job, then allow us to help you. Excellent, I'm in your debt. Okay, so what would you like for us to do? Here's the deal. We've narrowed down their point of entry to 3 spots. Crossbell Station, the airport, and Tangram Gate. We've got the station and the airport covered, so I would like you guys to keep watch at Tangram Gate. The second division is short-staffed, so we cannot afford to send people anywhere outside the city. And that aside, I'm pretty sure you guys are well acquainted with Deputy Commander Bales, right? Since this case falls under patrol measures, coordinating with her and unit will be key. And that's why I thought you guys would be a good choice. It's as you say, I wouldn't be surprised if she were more willing to cooperate with us than with other CPD officers. What do you think the odds are that we'll be able to finish the job without having to see her? Okay, looks like we've got everything in order. We'll start by covering the airport and station. You guys rendezvous over at Tangram Gate and contact the Guardian Force. Understood. We'll depart for Tangram Gate immediately. Thanks, we're counting on you. See you guys later. Does this require battle? Okay, let's head over to Tangram Gate now. We should explain the situation to Deputy Commander Bales and request her cooperation. I believe Tangram Gate is east? Yep. I'm learning. Excuse us, ma'am. It means a lot that you're turning to us, Deputy Commander Sergeant Major Seeker. Nice to see you. Hello, you four. Given you came to see me directly, I assume that something's happened? Yes, actually, there's something we'd like to discuss with you if you don't mind. I think I understand your predicament. You can count on Tangram Gate's cooperation. Thank you, Deputy Commander. Hold up, you sure you guys can afford to spare the manpower? Don't all the border gates get crazy busy during the anniversary festival? No need to worry about that, Randy. As I'm sure you know, border security is the responsible of CGF guardsmen who are stationed at the gates. Sure, we may be swamped, but I think it's our duty to be involved with this issue of yours. Well put, Seeker. There's no need for the special support section to have any reservation on our behalf. That being said, we are currently short on hand, so the amount of aid we can provide is limited. Any assistance you can provide is welcome. And I know it's sudden, but do you think we'll have an opportunity to interview the incoming passengers from the Republic? According to the police intel, the counterfeit dealer should be arriving at Tangram Gate around noon today. Noon, Now that you mention it, I believe there's a bus from Calvar scheduled to arrive relatively soon. If your intel truly is accurate, your dealer should be on board. You know, there's a brief window of time where passengers from the Calvar bus have to wait for the domestic Crossbell bus line to arrive. Usually, people waiting for their connecting bus head over to the mess hall to rest or have a quick meal. Sounds like we got ourselves a plan then. First, the Sergeant Major will come up with some excuse to escort the passengers into the mess hall. Next, we'll stroll in, not causing any ruckus, and try to find our counterfeit dealer. If you ever wanted to show off your detective chops, Lloyd, now's your time. Leave it to me. We may have a small window, but it should be enough time to screen most of the passengers. I'm curious to see whether we can pull this off without giving ourselves away. I'm kinda starting to feel anxious. You still have little time until the bus arrives from the Republic. If you stay at the gate, you should have enough time to rest beforehand. How about it? I can have beds prepared for you if needed. Time for some R&R before the bus comes. I think we'll take you up on that offer, Deputy Commander Bales. Very well. I'll have someone call for you when the bus arrives. Until then, use your free time to rest. Yes, ma'am. This will be like that time at the train station, huh? You need to talk to the people and or someone suspicious. Welcome to Crossbell State, sir. I'm sure you must be tired from your long journey here. Fortunately, it won't be long until the bus to Crossbell City arrives. If you would like, feel free to rest up in this mess hall while you wait. I think I'll take you up on that. Wow. How many people? But the girl in the back was suspiciously different though. Different design from the rest of them. That's all of them? Yes, it should be. Here's the passenger list. You should probably give it a quick glance. Now I'll pull out the passenger list and hand it to Lloyd. I appreciate it, Sergeant Major Seeker. This is going to be a huge help. 9 passengers total, and we're positive that all of them came from the Republic. Are you sure you're allowed to show this list to people outside of the CGF? In a way, this is tantamount to the disclosure of personal information. Deputy Commander Bales already authorized me to give you any information that may assist you in your investigation. And given that no one's name or address is included on the list, we are not leaking any sensitive details anyway, so she said. There's a quick and adaptive judgment we've come to expect from the Deputy Commander. Damn, he's scary smart, man. Alright then, thanks for letting us take a look at this, Sergeant Major. Lloyd handed the list back to Noel. It's no problem. Did anything stand out to you? We're definitely going to need to take a look for ourselves before we draw any conclusions. Well, we should strike while the iron's hot. There's not much time until the bus arrives. We should interview the passengers and try to flesh out the counterfeit dealer. Agreed, let's move on. It's go time, Roger. I believe in you, everyone. Okay, I'll leave you for last, lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are the other 3? Oh dear, oh my, what a handsome young man. You reminded me of my grandson, in fact, such an air and intelligence far beyond your years. Thank you. Ma'am, are you from Crossbell? Oh no, I'm from Calva, dear. You see, my son's family lives in Crossbell City, so I'm using that as an excuse to have a bit of fun at the festival. If you can believe it, it's been almost 3 years since I last stepped foot in Crossbell. 3 years too long. You seem very happy, ma'am. Oh, how could I not? After all, it's been so long since I've been able to play with my precious grandson. It feels like it was only yesterday I was playing with him in Michelin Wonderland. I cannot wait to see how big he's gotten over the years. My dear grandson, all grown up. Sometimes I cannot help but remember the time we went to Michelin Wonderland together and when he was just a little tiny. Hey you four, don't you think that lady's up to something? Huh? Lady? Which one? The black-haired one sitting over the other side wearing the pantsuit. I saw her with the rest of the passengers, but she sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm telling you, she's suspicious. It's like she's too calm. I just get the feeling she's not your average lady. We cannot substantiate that unless we talk to her ourselves. That aside, did you come to Crossbell to sightsee or personal reasons? I guess I would say that I'm returning home. I've been vacationing in Calvar, but I made sure to come back for the anniversary festival. Actually, why are you wasting your time with me? If you're boarding the bus too, you should really keep an eye on that lady with the black hair. Now she is suspicious. Morning, are you heading to Crossbell City too? Yeah, something like that. Would you two happen to be on some kind of couples retreat? Huh, is that what it looks like to you? Oh, are you not together? If we had a mirror for every time we were asked that. Contrary to what you think, we're siblings, not a couple. Since we barely look alike, people are always getting the wrong impressions. We both love to travel, so we go on all kinds of trips together. It's just our thing. Wow, sounds like you two are really close. Well, I feel bad if she went places by herself, seeing that she doesn't have a boyfriend. Aren't you hilarious? I'm not the one moms were thinking to find that special someone. Well, I guess you got me there. Anyway, you guys have all have a good time at the anniversary festival, alright? I know we will. Leads to some false assumptions, sure, but we all love to travel too much to let that stop us from being trips together. How many times have we been mistaken for a couple on this trip now? Oh well, here's hoping we all make some wonderful memories at the anniversary festival. 3 isn't here. What do you want? This guy looks like an oddball. Pardon me, sir. May we ask why you're coming to Crossbell? What is it to you? Just curious, sir. Why the hostility, old man? Got some secret you're hiding? Don't want to let anyone know about that guilty conscience of yours? The hell are you accusing me for? Oh, Randy. Hey now. No need to get angry. I'm on your wavelength. Crossbell's swarming with all sorts of cuties, not to mention it's full of fun little places that you can take them to. Gotta say, I like your style, man. Want me to tell you about some of my favorite spots? Such shamelessness. Fishing. I came here to fish, okay? I know it's the anniversary festival and all, but I just came here to fish for some of the freshwater species alone. Something wrong with that, punk? No, I'm cool with that. Sorry for teasing you, old man. That's one way to get someone to talk crude and unusual but effective. Crossbell has been really scenic so far, and the air is super clean here too. My dad's been to so many countries on his business trip, and he never runs out of really cool stories to talk about. You know, traveling by bus has a unique charm to it, cruising along on the open roads. My boy seems to be having a blast too. Oh, are you on a family vacation? Yes, I suppose that's a good way to put it. My son has always supported me through thick and thin, so I wanted to be able to show my love and appreciation for him, hence this trip. You sound like quite the caring father, sir. Come now, I'm going to blush. Since I'm constantly having to go on business trips, I have to take advantage of times like these to show off my fatherly love. That's all there's to it. Wahahaha, oh, I cannot wait until the bus arrives to take me to the land of opportunity. I hear that Crossbell is the ideal places to do business. Mira waits. Excuse me, sir, you're some kind of merchant, right? Exactly right. I deal with rare Calvardian novelties. Seeing an opportunity, I decided to come expand my wares with Crossbell and goods to sell back in Calvar. You run your business by yourself? Is that not difficult? Despite how things sound, I have quite a wide array of personal connection. All the contracts I've made across the area have given me a huge leg up with the business deals, far more than I could have ever expected. If you like, I'll be more than happy to show you my wares. Dude, check her out. Oh? You weren't riding on the bus, were you? What? Oh, well, since we got here so late, we decided we'd spend the night. Hopefully they'll fly for now. Is that so? Well, I suppose that's a sound reason as any. Enlighten me, madam. What exactly are you doing here in Crossbell? Suppose you could say that I'm searching for a jewel. What sort of jewel are you talking about? A beautiful one that can enchant people and rests within the very state. And if I'm successful in obtaining it, I'll have the power to bring a vortex of enthusiasm to the Republic's people. Though I may have to stoop to whatever means necessary in order to see it through. Why is she being so cryptic? I wouldn't think too hard about it. I think I've talked to Do I have to talk to him too? I've talked to everyone though. I have talked to... Oh. Attention passengers, the bus bound for Crossbell City has just arrived. For those boarding, please head towards Tangram Gate's parking lot. The bus is here, let's get going. Yeah, let's go. Oh, my time to finally reunite with my grandson has nearly arrived. Where'd it go? My assessment is that we do not have enough information to fully determine who the dealer is. All those guys struck me as regular people coming to enjoy the festival. Is there really a criminal hiding in that group? I find it hard to believe. You're being awfully quiet, Lloyd. Did you notice anything? Sorta. There was one person who said something a bit strange. Seriously? What the hell was it? It's still just a hunch, Randy, but right now we need to board that bus so we can put all the pieces together on this. We should be on our way then. Once that bus reaches the city, the passengers are going to split up and we will not be able to track them down. Good point, let's hurry over to the bus stop. The bus is in the parking lot, everyone. I wish I could be more of help, but I've done all I can. I'll be praying for your success. Thanks, Sergeant Major, we'll get it done. Oh, you folks heading back too? Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Yeah, well, the other passengers are already on board. Hurry up and get in. Like I said earlier, I plan to uncover the identity of the counterfeit dealer on the bus ride. Let's think through things and figure it out before we reach Crossbell City. Gotcha. We are in a race against time. No time to waste then, shall we? First off, we should sort through all the information we have on the counterfeit ring. The group of counterfeit dealers split up and entered Crossbell via the train station, airport, and Tangram Gate, at least according to the report given by Donovan. Yes, that's right. If the report is accurate, our culprit should be one of the passengers on this bus. With that information, we can deduce one infallible truth. The counterfeit dealer who boarded this bus is... independently, I guess, because we are sussing that lady with the black hair. Working independently. From that, we can conclude that this is likely the ring's leader. Whoa, seriously? Would the leader be working solo with no backup? It's possible, but what's the reasoning behind that? It's relatively simple to explain. For them to sell their merchandise, they have to transport their counterfeit goods into Crossbell, right? Naturally, it seems odd for them to be using the bus route to Tangram Gate. Yes, now that you mention it, if I were a counterfeit dealer, I would make my friends enter Crossbell via train or airship. Unlike the border gates, the station and airport do not require as strict security screenings for people from the Republic or the Empire. On top of that, smuggling goods is a tricky business. Handing off the dirty work to his underlings is the name of the game. Oh, and by process of elimination, our culprit already ordered his goons to smuggle through the station and airport. With that out of the way, he's free to nonchalantly enter Crossbell. Is that kind of what you're thinking at, Lloyd? Couldn't have summed it up better. It's circumstantial evidence, but it still holds up some weight. When we apply that logic to this case, people traveling in pairs can be ruled out, so the siblings and father and son are clear. Exactly. But there's something else. When I was questioning the passengers, one of them said something fishy. That person is most likely the leader of the counterfeit ring. The eccentric old man who claims he came to Crossbell to fish. The kind old lady who claims she came to Crossbell to see her grandchild for the first time in 3 years. The dark-haired woman shrouded in mystery. The young girl who seemed to distrust a dark-haired woman. And the merchant who says he travels back and forth between Crossbell and the Republic. Is one of them really the culprit? Yeah, I think I've got them pinned down. Among the suspects, the leader of the counterfeit dealers must be the dark-haired woman. The dark-haired woman. You positive? Let me rethink. Are you kidding me? Sorry, let me think this through again. That seems like... Could it be... Honestly, I'm confused. Okay, since we saved before, why don't I test things out? And I'll let you guys know which one after the break. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys wouldn't have guessed it. It's actually the elderly woman. It's the least suspicious one. It's the most suspicious one. Given the evidence, it wouldn't make sense for the counterfeit dealer to be anyone else. Please remember to take all personal belongings with you. Once we arrive, we'll hurry and apprehend the suspect. Everyone get ready. Oh, right. It's up to you to get the suspect to drop their cover. It's from the testimony. You kind of have to talk to people in order to find this out. Oh. Could you please wait a moment? Oh, if isn't those fine young folk I met at the border? What makes you dearest meet with a little old lady like myself? We apologize for not having told you this sooner, but we're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. We would like for you to answer a few quick questions, ma'am. Excuse me, Sonny, are you implying something? What am I guilty of? No matter the situation, isn't it rude to bother a frail old lady like myself? So it's actually because he said 3 years ago. But the Michelin Park is only built 2 years ago. I understand your reservation, but the CPD received some interesting information today. A certain group of criminals are supposedly trying to infiltrate Crossbell. We were tasked with investigating Tangram Gate, so we covertly questioned any inbound tourists there. One of them stood out due to the particularly strange remark. The remark came from you, Matthew. What's that supposed to mean, son? One of your statements in the dining hall struck me as incredibly suspicious. I believe you claimed that it's been about 3 years since you last came to Crossbell. And what's so strange about that? The area in Calvert I'm from isn't very close to Crossbell. There's nothing weird about me visiting infrequently. I wasn't suggesting anything of the sort. The problem is what followed. You said you went to the theme park with your grandson during your last visit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I see the issue. You sly dog, you. Your fate has already been sealed, ma'am. I'm not following. That's quite simple, really. If you had really visited Crossbell 3 years ago, like you claim, you would have had trouble visiting Michelin Wonderland, considering it didn't even exist at the time. What? This can't be. You see, the thing is... Oh yeah, this is all a misunderstanding. Silly old me. Must have read about it somewhere and got myself confused. You know how it is with elderly folks, right? Oh, it was a misunderstanding. No problem. You might give your grandson's family a quick call to corroborate your story. I'm sure they'd be quick to defend you if the police suspected you, right? Then again, that's not even an option. You cannot call someone who isn't real. It's pretty funny when you think about it. You went to visit a non-existent theme park with a non-existent grandson. This type of mistake would have only been possible for someone who has visited Crossbell in the last 2 years. Frequently coming here to run your crooked business is exactly what allowed for that contradiction in your statement. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you seriously think a kind elderly like myself would be heinous enough to pawn off counterfeit goods on unsuspecting people? I do believe you just put the final nail in your coffin, man. Not once during this exchange did we specify the crime in question. Oh crap. Way to fall for one of the oldest tricks in the book, you old bat. I think it's about time you face the music. I'm sure you have a perfectly logical explanation as to why you have access to this sensitive information. We will be more than happy to listen in our interrogation room. But that's sad, right? I'll give you one last chance, ma'am. Please turn yourself in peacefully or else... Who would go along with a bunch of idiotic whippersnappers? What? She's gone off her crocker. Her true nature has finally been revealed. You all just a bunch of cowards trying to deceive a helpless old lady like myself. I'm sure the goddess will smite you all if you don't correct your nasty behavior. It is honestly laughable you can utter such nonsense with a hint of irony. Are you not guilty of deceiving others with your unscrupulous business? Shut up, you damn munchkin. A munchkin? I hate you all. This is exactly why the police embrace your trash. I bet you think you're so righteous, maybe you morons should get off your freaking high horses. Calm down, man. If you could just calm us with... Zip it, punk. Got caught in your ears. I said I'm not going with you. Don't make me repeat myself again. No, don't make me repeat myself again. If you think you can catch me so easily, then why don't you go ahead? Seriously, how can an old lady move so quickly? Where the hell did that whole nicest grandma you ever meet charade disappear softly? Is it really the time for this, you guys? We need to hurry up and chase after her, or else she might actually escape. Let's go after her. Don't underestimate me. Just you wait and see. I forged this legs of mine through the struggle of climbing mountains. Ah! Oh dear, I must have accidentally stuck my leg out while I wasn't looking. Are you still breathing, madam? You bitch! What the hell do you think you're doing? I see that despite your age, you have energy to spare. Crap, considering how fast she was running. Look over there, Lloyd. Huh? What's she doing on the ground all of a sudden? Hey, check it out, that hot black-haired lady is here too. Wait, hold on a sec. Did you do this? We can talk later. I suggest you restrain her while you have the chance. This woman seems to have some serious pep in her step, so I'm sure she'll be coming on in no time at all. Damn you. Good call, man. You mind helping me out, Elie? Not at all. I apologize, but could you accompany us for the time being? Especially since it would seem that you play a significant role in this arrest. Very well, I wasn't intending on standing out, but perhaps this is simply fate. Rest easy, ma'am. It would be my absolute pleasure to escort such a fine lady as yourself. Could I ask for your name then? Like I give my name to some scrawny little brat like... Scrawny? Listen here, Granny, do you have any idea the position you're in? You're awake, you're aware we already arrested all of your friends, right? So can it and start cooperating already. Shut your yep, you little shit. Didn't your parent teach you any manners? You're taking an old lady, yeah? Did you know it's common courtesy to serve her for a cup of tea or something? Huh? Okay, sure, I'll bring it later. Is Raymond going to be alright handling her by himself? She is a tough nut, that's for sure, but don't worry, she'll be fine. Besides, this is a secure facility, she won't be getting out of here anytime soon. I don't know, somehow I could see her brute forcing her way out of anything. I agree. By the way, who's the beautiful young lady over there? You know, now that you mention it, I never asked her. Excuse me, ma'am, we're going to need to name an occupation, please. For police business, of course. Ilika Roran, at your service. I'm a Calvardian entertainment producer. I came to Crossbell, well, let's say it was by chance. Ilika, eh? Gotta say I dig it. And you're a producer to boot? You definitely look the part, and I mean that the best of ways. You help us apprehend the suspect, Inspector Donovan. Is that right? Excuse our poor manners, ma'am. The CPD thanks you for your invaluable cooperation. If you like, I'm sure we can scrunch up a reward for you. Cannot guarantee it will be much though. Please, it's quite alright. I didn't do anything much. Certainly not enough to warrant a reward. Well, if you're sure, if I'm being honest, it's a real relief to hear you say that. Please remain professional, Inspector. Actually, I've been wondering, how did the stakeout at this train station and airport go? Oh that? Luckily the other dealers were caught and arrested. On top of that, we were able to confiscate all of the counterfeit items they were carrying. So if all goes according to plan, they'll be out of business for the rest of the year. Rest of the year? Are you saying they'll be getting off the hook with only minor charges? It's looking like I'm gonna be a stern warning and an entry ban prohibiting them from entering Crossbell for 1 month. They're not even going to be detained? So what you're really saying is that all our work didn't amount to jack. Tio said it before, according to state laws, it's only a minor criminal offense, and since they're foreigners, we cannot do much. Trust me, I understand how disheartening it can be, but this is as much as we can do. Now, don't be discouraged, you four did fine work today, especially when you consider the fact that they'll be out of commission for the festival. Chief, please help me. Oops, it sounds like Raymond needs saving. Anyway, good work. I'll be counting on you guys if anything comes up again. Thank you, Inspector. You can give us a call anytime. It must be important, this Kilika. Crossbell Authority really is as weak as the rumor says. Well, I suppose I cannot be surprised about that. What do you mean? Laws exist to protect the well-being of those who live under them, and yet, Crossbell's law seemed designed for the sole purpose of keeping it obedient to Erebonia and Calvar. I imagine that's something you run up against on more than one occasion, yes? I imagine it must be extremely frustrating. Even so, I think all of you can hold your heads high. Fighting against an unjust status quo is admirable. Though I suppose it's none of my business as a Calvardian. Regardless, I would advise you to not give up. I'm sure your efforts will pay off one day. Kilika, so now that that's all settled, what's your plan? I reserved a room for myself in one of the entertainment district's hotels. I plan on staying there during my visit. We'll be more than happy to show you the way there if you like. I appreciate your gesture, but don't worry, I'm well acquainted with the city. You said the entertainment district. Does that perhaps have something to do with the motive behind your visit? You are a sharp one, aren't you? That's right, I've come to see Arkansas. If possible, I was hoping to get them to agree to performing to Republic. A tour, perhaps. You're looking to book them? Why, of course, Arkansas is an enchanting Septium Bane lying dormant in Crossbell. Have they the charisma to capture Calvar with their magical show? Can they create a vortex of enthusiasm for theater there? Determining that is my main job here in Crossbell. Interesting. So when she was talking about Jewel at Tangram Gate, she was talking about Arkansas all along. You're an interesting bunch. Still, Diamond isn't rough to be sure, but there's definitely something pure and true inside of you. And you're a professional as well. Deducing who's the culprit was like that. That wasn't something that comes to people easily. Let's both do our best from here on out, okay? Yeah, thank you for your assistance again, Kilika. If there's anything you need while you're here, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'll love an opportunity to return the favor. If the opportunity arises, I'll be sure to do so. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. This request was more than I was expecting, you're telling me. But hey, thanks to all that, I was able to meet one fine lady. Man, I've seen my share of beautiful gals from the east, but damn, that Kilika is on another level. You are incorrigible. Well, at least he didn't say it in front of her, I guess. Is everyone ready to get going? Wait. Should we go from here? You know what? Since the game gave me a chance to save, I think that is it for this episode. This should be the last thing, yeah? So I think on the next episode, we're gonna go to day 4 of the anniversary festival. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, bye.